Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Home Buying Series.
So guys, are you out in the market looking for your first ever house in Canada? I know this could be overwhelming having too many options. So normally, in Canada we have semi-detached, detached and townhouses. But ever since we have started talking to many of you guys, they always have a one common question: what kind of townhouses you should be looking at, because they are stacked, they are length, they are bungalow. Of course, it's too overwhelming, right?
So in today's videos, we are out in our neighborhood which have all different type of houses. We're going to show you how they are different and which one you should buy in terms of prices as well.
So the best house for the buck of the value, let's find out today. Saturday, time is 2 o'clock and temperature is 4 degrees. Am I ready? I think I am. Okay. So these houses on our back, these are around 1450 square feet, and in our cities they are getting actually sold at around 600 to 650. Of course, considering the extra grant that people are paying in the bidding wars. Normally townhouses are grouped from like 3 to 6 houses together, and they are joined using a common wall. Industrial language, they call it a party wall. Now, as they are joined together and they use less land, which means the reason they are more budget friendly than the traditional detached houses. When it comes to the maintenance, these are same like any of semi-detached or detached houses. You have to take care of things by your own. You don't have to pay any monthly maintenance, so that's a good point when it comes to looking for a freehold townhouses. The downside that comes about the townhouses is that you don't get to choose any exterior. Builder, they already have it designed, so you may get to choose the interior of the houses. For example, what kind of flooring you may want to have, the lighting, the kitchen cabinet, but the exterior is something you cannot play around with. Basically, these townhouses, these are the traditional one where you have a 2-story. Main floor where you get a garage and the living space with a kitchenette, and the first floor that will be comprises of your bedrooms, bathroom. Now this structure does have a basement, which is quite different from 3-story townhouses right over here.
Now let's see the 3-story townhouses. These are different from the traditional townhouses. How? Obviously you can see that there are 3 levels here instead of 2 levels. That means these are built on the slab. There are no basements. So if you are a fan of basements, these are not good options for you. But who uses basements anymore these days? Basements are unfinished most of the time. So these ones, as you see, they have more area vertically as compared to horizontally. So you will see more stairs because they are obviously 3 levels. One level will have a kitchen, other will have a living room, and then moving forward we'll have bedrooms on the top. The only time you will get a good deal is if you can get a corner townhouse. The corner townhouse is probably like a semi-detached house. These both are townhouses, but they are part of the 6 rows.
Guys, are you seeing that click subscribe button? Yeah, just click that. Voila! Welcome to Canadian Parinde.
This is a nice spot to show. Left hand side there are 3-story townhouses, no backyard, but they have a nice balcony over the garage. Whereas these ones, traditional townhouses, 2 stories, they do have a basement, also they do have a backyard.
अच्छा townhouse लेंगे semi.
Now let's talk about another type of townhouses. So the one that you're seeing in our back, these are also 3-story townhouses, but they are like modern elevations. What is modern elevation?
With the modern elevation, what you're seeing right now, that's the modern exterior comparative to normal traditional houses. These are more contemporary look, especially from outside. Of course, the inner would be like the more you want to invest for the upgrade, that depends upon you. We kind of have a love and hate relationship with winters, but we love to hear back from you guys what you really enjoy about winters. Whether it's a hot cup of tea or snowfall or maybe the winter activities, do let us know in comments below.
So same as multi-level houses, they also have the same thing that they are 3 levels. So so that means they don't have enough horizontal space, but there are a lot of space vertically.
So that's a con because you will be lacking on storage. You won't be getting a basement because these are sharing the wall. There will be less privacy and more noisier it is based upon how your neighbors are. So especially when you are living in a townhouse, it really very matter how much social you are and what kind of neighbors are you getting. Are they really very noisy, or you guys kind of have a same tuning to understand and get along very well? So that's something you definitely want to pay attention to.
Right. Although these days the builders try to put good soundproof drywalls between the two houses, but there'll still be noises. Type of houses, they are mostly condo townhomes because there is a common space that builder has to take care. The condo fees typically goes between $150 to $250.
These are the best buck for your value, especially if you're a first-time home buyers. You can buy it for a cheap, and later on when you want to upgrade your house, these can be easily rent out and getting you more money for that. So one more thing about these kind of townhouses, because the space is limited, builder don't have enough parking space. So you may want to check with the builder if your unit is actually coming with a parking lot, or you may have to pay extra for that. In comparison to other kind of townhouses, again, they don't have a basement and you won't find the driveway or the backyard in such kind of houses. Asha, it's so cold outside. You're so lucky just to sit inside and be warm. And are you watching Coco?
Your parents are doing so much hard work. Showing people houses.
And getting no money.
Getting no money. House for free. House for free. See a house for free.
So next townhouses on our list is the bungalow loft townhouses. Now that seems like a one-story townhouse, but actually they are not. They are two-story, just like any other townhouses. But they are the luxury, which will make it quite expensive. So these are the most expensive townhouses you will find. And the only reason is the standard price of the builder that include lots and lots of upgrades for which you may need to be paying in terms of going for the traditional townhouses. There are certain things, they are actually two-story townhouses, but just because they are not high and rise, there will be a limited number of steps. So if you are a family who have a parents with you, this is definitely a good option that you can consider. Guys, any community of any city, if you go, you will find the builder has built up certain detached houses, few townhouses, and some kind of either the luxury townhouses or the semi-detached, so that overall community will have a look of having a different kind of houses available there. It won't hurt you if you just roam around different communities and try to have a look around what kind of houses are available.
So till now, you guys must have got an idea of different type of townhouses. We have focused on townhouses because those are the best choices for first-time home buyers.
And they are great for an investment property as well.
We're gonna show you more different type of houses, some more things in detail inside and outside of the houses.
We'll see you soon in our next episode. Till then, you stay warm, have a cup of coffee, and enjoy the winters.
They are condo townhomes.
No. 1, 2, 3.
So these type of. So now let's talk about one more townhouses. These ones are also these ones are also 3-story townhouses, but these are modern
elevation. Sorry.